It is fall and we are officially in pumpkin spice season. Soon is too soon to start with the pumpkin spice because my range is the month of September. I get it in, and then I'm over it. Just like the candy corns. I get it in, and then I'm over it. It's one of those happy seasonal foods that you just only enjoy a certain time of the year. But anyway, let's not get distracted. My name is Kimberly and you guys are in the healthy lane. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys for coming back. As I mentioned, we are in pumpkin spice season, so it is fall. I'm looking at all of the fall decor and all of the earth tone colors, and it's just so beautiful. So this is the time of the year that I really need to be in tune with my mental health because my seasonal depression starts to kick in. It's something with the shifts of seasons and it getting dark early that your girl just wants to shut down and be in a huddle. And I realized after I was going into therapy and I was diagnosed with seasonal depression that this is not normal. So I'm trying to do some things to combat my seasonal depression this year. This has been a rough year for me. This has really been a rough couple of years for all of us. I'm not just going to personalize this. I lost my dad in January. We are coming out of COVID, getting into the routine of things. And it's like just when we have COVID out of our minds, then boom, another influx stirs up just as we're trying to make plans with our family and spend time. So it could be very weighing on your mental health, especially if you're a family-oriented person or you just like the cooler seasons. So things that I'm trying to do to combat my seasonal depression is that I am being very intentional about getting out of the house. I tend to hibernate this time of the year, and I used to brag about hibernating and like, oh, I'm not coming out. It's getting dark early, but I do realize that that is not healthy. I'm making sure that I have a support group behind me and they're really pushing me through this. I'm having a candid conversation. Listen, I noticed that I'm feeling a little bit melancholy. I deal with seasonal depression as we transition from the summer to the fall, and help me to get out of my shell. And I do have people that is being really, really intentional about that. So point number one, we are getting out of the house and getting active. My point number two is exercise. Exercise is so vital in just having those endorphins going and getting them moving. And you can really set a goal to help you with your exercise task. I have a wedding that's coming up in October, and I wanted to lose 10 pounds for this wedding. Your girl is down 4 pounds. Yes, I'm working hard. I decided that for the month of September, no sugars, no sweets. I'm increasing my water, and I'm really, really, really trying because my sweet tooth is terrible. It is so bad. And I know I'm going to spiral down the rabbit hole of candy corns next month because I do my pumpkin spice in September and my candy corns in October. And I just want to just check it. Like my goal is to have 1 bag of candy corns. I would be proud of myself. I would be accomplishing a lot. And I'm going to check in. I want you guys to help me to be accountable with the candy corns because I'm just going to say the thing. I will eat bags of candy corns. Blech. I know you're doing that. I like candy corns, okay? Just like I like my pumpkin spice. So, do you like my Hello Kitty cup? I love Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is 1975. Your girl is 1975. Hello, Hello Kitty. So we are the original gurus of Hello Kitty. I was watching a TikTok of how in the stores, people's Hello Kitty, they were just hiding the Hello Kitty. We know how serious the Hello Kitty is. It's serious. And to have your pumpkin spice in a Hello Kitty cup, come on. So anyway, point number 2, exercise. I'll get back on track because I got distracted. Point number 2, making sure that we are exercising. Point number 3, which is so vital for me, I am back seeing my therapist. The last time I had a session with the therapist was after I had my hysterectomy. Just post-op, she just wanted to check in to see how am I doing and my whole well-being with my mental health. And she knows, like normally in the summer, because we have vacation plans and I'm busy and I'm distracted, I start spiraling around the fall. So I reached out to get my mental health back on track and get that going, and she is going to help me to be accountable in regards to that. So that is my 3 tips. So getting out, fitness, and therapy. I'm going to see how that is going to work for me. On to the next topic. I am lately I don't know, after I had my surgery, I was just into this baggy clothes vibe, just relax, comfy wear. And I would like to shift my wardrobe into that. So on my Pinterest, I'm kind of like just pinning styles that I like. This modern modest on my TikTok and my Pinterest. That's kind of what I'm spiraling down the rabbit hole on, because I just like that oversized look. And with me being 49, I want to transition the way that I dress and have a more sophisticated style. As I mentioned, I work a hybrid schedule, so my days in the office, I bring it. I come correct, I bring it. My days that I'm home and I'm remote, I want to step that game up too. I'm wearing shorts. I be bugging out on my days at home, but I am relaxed, people. I am really, really relaxed. So if you have any ideas, some outfits on a budget, because your girl is trying to get into her underconsumption, but I do need to shift my wardrobe. And I will say, I have a lot of bottoms that are baggy. I just need a few tops, and I'm not going crazy with the wardrobe. I have a budget, but a lot of my tops are pretty fitted, and I do sweaters and cardigans, but I just want to transition for that. I have blazers for days, so I'm just trying to transition and get out of that. So if you have some tips, drop them below, let me know, and from here, let's get in a vlog, what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Your girl has been having fun. My nails and my toes are really busted and crusted, so I'm going to get a mani and pedi because I'm like so far overdue. And then this one broke, so, and I might need to put my seatbelt on. The place that I go to get my nails done, I love them, but it's so crowded. It takes me forever, so I didn't get my toes done. My toes look a hot mess. Should I show you guys the toes? No, I'm not. We'll get there. Like and subscribe, and I'll show you my crusty toes. This is the other thing that I am tussling with. You know, I go on and on and on about my love-hate relationship I have with my gray hair. And it's not that I have an issue with aging, because clearly I don't. I am 49. I will shout it on the mountains. Random people who walk up to me, hey, I'm 49, as if they care. I know that they don't care, but I have been looking at my videos and just pictures, and I don't like it in the pictures. So I think I'm going to dye my hair. I'm almost positive. I purchased the dye. It's a matter of applying the dye. More than likely, I'm going to do it. has been a long day. I'm just getting in the house. We had senior night tonight and great information. First thing that they went on and discussed and just put out in the forefront is the amount of money for senior fees. And she addressed how expensive senior year was. That I appreciated. I am a planner. I like to know what I'm getting into, when I'm getting into these things, and she just put it out on the forefront. The first thing that she said, which was hilarious to me, is that senior year is expensive. We know that. You guys were seniors many, many moons ago, okay? And things were not this expensive, but a couple of things that they addressed. They gave us graduation date, bingo. They told us about senior trip and how much senior trip is going to cost, things that we can do to cut down on the cost of senior trip. And I'm definitely gonna volunteer, because with this school that my daughter attends, when they do fundraisers and things like that, the parents end up coming out of pocket really nothing. For example, last year my daughter went to DC, and I think my portion to pay for the trip to DC was like nothing. Probably every bit of, I don't know, maybe $120. It wasn't nothing crazy at all. So yeah, so anyway, we got graduation date. We have senior awards day. They talked to us about planning for, I'm sorry, my eyelashes stuck. Okay, they talked to us about planning for scholarships and the dates for college fees. I can't get my words out. Like I can't talk today, but lots of great pointers. All right, so while I am steaming my face, I'll go over senior session with you and the information that was provided. So we know the date for graduation. Graduation is going to be May the 22nd of 2025. Prom is in April. Senior trip is, no. Senior trip is in April. Prom is second week in May, just before graduation. They are going to fundraise for prom, fundraise for senior trip. Senior trip is going to be in Orlando. Roughly the trip is going to be about $300, but normally they do so well with the fundraising. Parents normally have to come out of pocket maybe $150, if that. They are looking for a chaperone for that trip, but all of the teachers go and they really, really have a good time. So that's in the bag. They gave us information session about the waivers for the application, when they'll do that. That's going to be the first week in October. And then FAFSA, I always say that wrong, FAFSA, you know what I'm talking about. That opens up December 1st. So we can go ahead and get that done. We are doing early acceptance. So the schools that she's interested in, those applications have to be submitted in the month of November, and then she should hear something early spring. So we're hoping that we can get some scholarships and get this thing going. They did continue to stress that senior year is pricey, senior year is expensive. I paid for the bulk of the fees. She told us one other fee that is due, and so I'll go ahead and I'll take care of that for her, and we'll be ready to go. But we're excited. Her class schedule is crazy, and it would work out if she just gets her license. And that's just the process, because we live here in North Carolina. You just have to get a certain amount of driving hours, and she's just getting it done. But she's a really good driver, and so I can't complain. And but her school schedule is great this year, and she's dually enrolled. She goes to an early college, as I have previously mentioned, and she's already like having a college experience. but just being away from home. So we're planning and preparing, and she's excited, but it's like bittersweet. I guess as we move forward next year, it'll really be sinking in that she's getting closer and closer to leave. She has the option to stay if she wants to. I know I joke a lot about getting her out of the house, but we have a really good relationship, and I just want her to be comfortable and to be happy. And I try really hard not to live my life vicariously through her. I was a teen mom. I had my firstborn at 18. I had my second child at 19. So I'm being mindful that I'm not putting that pressure on her. I went to junior college. I wanted to go to a 4-year college, of course. We grew up in an era with a different world, and you definitely wanted to do an HBCU. My brother went to Grambling, and I'm just mindful that I'm not projecting on her. That's important. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this steam, and I will see you guys in the morning or the days to come, whichever is first. So good night. It's raining today, and I committed to going out for salsa dancing. So because I was invited, I have to follow through. But I have a tendency to say that I'm gonna do something and bail out, and I'm working on that. I said that I was going to be intentional about getting out of the house because I know how my depression is. And I felt it last night. I was just so melancholy and missing my mom. Friday was our day. My mom has been gone for the past 4 years, and I just felt it creeping in. So I was like, let me go ahead and check it. So I did my eyebrows already. And I have one chin, one hair, and I got rid of that. I like to use my little thing for that. It's just one hair. But yes, so I'll show you the outfit tonight. Today I'm just gonna clean out my closet, tidy up, do some cleaning, and relax, read. I promised to pass my daughter-in-law this book, so I have to finish reading it. And I'm trying to stay off social media. So I was like, if I get into the habit of reading, then maybe that will help me for a distraction. So I will show you my outfit for tonight. All right, so I'm going to get myself together so I can go out tonight. I wasn't gonna go, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, I'm not going, but it's only an hour class, so I'm gonna get cute and do something to my face and go, because I don't really have an excuse. What is an hour? Like, I should have done my brows first, but I'm not a makeup guru. I'm pretty basic with what I put on. I ain't got time, you can have that, man. I have this Sky High mascara. I will admit, I'm not crazy about this thing. I use it, but I'm not really crazy about it. The only reason why I say I'm not crazy about it is because it's so hard to take it off. And I like my Mary Kay makeup remover, but it's just hard to take off. I do like that it gives you length, but I'll put this on and let it dry. And I got the Tarte Man Eater. That is my jam. I love that. You see what I'm saying about this Man Eater? Oh, I just love it. But this is it, just a little ponytail. And I'll show you the outfits. This way, and take it up. Something I got from Fashion Nova. And actually, it was gifted to me. So, we'll go dancing. So, as you can see, I'm walking back home because No one was in the place that I was supposed to be meeting this group of friends at. No one was there. So I am going home. Good morning. I'm late. It's 5:10 and I am moving snail slow this morning, but let's get to the gym. I'm knocking over stuff too. I get there super quick, so let's go. So I intentionally timed my drive here, and it was 3 minutes and 40 seconds. People, I don't have an excuse. I have no excuse. I basically have a home gym. Come on now. All right, I'm scrambling to try to find my phone. I didn't mean to put it on snooze, but it is 6 o'clock and my workout is over. I'm gonna give you some light if I can find it. Just did cardio today. 30 minutes on an incline treadmill. 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes. Those are the threes. Three. And I got it in. So I worked hard all week, and I need some branched chain amino acids, and I have to go to Walmart to pick some up because the girl's muscles is muscling. So I'm trying to get my little guns back, and that's about it. So it is raining and I am wet, other than from the sweat. So I'm wet and sweaty. I'm going home to take a shower. Did you notice in the vlog how the girl stood me up? My accountability partners. But I'm just kidding. I'm just leaving them. We had dinner plans tonight. So they did make up for standing me up, and we had an amazing time tonight. And that's what I'm looking forward to moving forward. Just being accountable, and I'm going to start it out with my health. I know that my seasonal depression is something that I deal with, and I'm going to address it. And I feel like from this vlog, the first 2 weeks, I started out really, really strong. I am showing up and showing out in the gym as you watch. I do a split schedule and just getting stronger and stronger. And I feel like I'm where I was in 2022. I was just, my fitness goals then, that's where I'm trying to get back to. Did have a therapy session, so that's back in the works, and I'm just overall excited. I'm really optimistic about what the end of 2024 is going to wrap up and moving into 2025. So for the time being, I want to thank you guys. Thank my subscribers. Thanks to anyone who's watching the videos and liking it, helping me to grow, helping me to gain confidence, and I appreciate you being here. So until the next time, I absolutely love you, and goodbye.